Welcome to Workplace English. Today we'll learn 5 phrases used in product manager interviews. Watch our previous explainer to understand how product manager interviews work. For this lesson, we're going to take our time. We'll go nice and slow today so you can really master these expressions. Here's our agenda for today. We'll be looking at 1. Identifying the problem. 2. Evaluating the trade-offs. 3. Data and clear metrics. And 4. Aligning the team. Okay, let's get right into it. Number 1, identifying the problem. Getting the very start of a project right is absolutely crucial in business. Listen closely, and let's say this first phrase together. Ready? I would start by identifying the main problem. Let's repeat that. I would start by identifying the main problem. So, what does this mean? It simply means focusing on the core issue before taking any action. When you use this phrase, you're showing the interviewer that you don't just rush in. You like to understand things deeply first. Let's look at a real product manager example. You might say, I would start by understanding user pain points. Notice that structure there? All right, let's repeat our main phrase one more time to close the loop. I would start by identifying the main problem. Moving right along to number 2, evaluating the trade-offs. Because once the problem is identified, we have to look closely at our options.
Here is our second phrase. Take your time with the pronunciation here. I would evaluate the trade-offs first. Let's repeat it together. I would evaluate the trade-offs first.
This means carefully weighing the pros and cons before making a choice. In business, you always have to give up something to get something else, right? This phrase proves you are a careful, logical thinker. Here is a real product manager example in action. I would evaluate the trade-offs before making a decision. Excellent. Now let's repeat the original phrase one final time. I would evaluate the trade-offs first. Next up, section 3, data and clear metrics. Now, this concept is absolutely vital in modern business. So we're actually going to learn 2 related phrases here. Listen to the pronunciation nice and slow. I try to make data-informed decisions. Let's say it again. Repeat the phrase with me. I try to make data-informed decisions. What exactly does this mean? Well, it means using facts and numbers to guide your choices. It shows you aren't just guessing, you're using real information. And let me tell you, interviewers love to hear that. Here is a real product manager example of this in context. I try to make data-informed decisions whenever possible. Great. Now let's repeat our core phrase one last time. I try to make data-informed decisions. Moving to the second phrase for this topic. Listen carefully. Success should be measured with clear metrics. Let's repeat the phrase nice and slowly. Success should be measured with clear metrics. This phrase simply means using specific numbers to know if a project did well. Metrics are basically the scorecards of business. As they say, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Here is our real product manager example for this one. Success should be measured using engagement metrics. Perfect! Now, let's repeat our key phrase one more time. Success should be measured with clear metrics. You're doing wonderfully. Finally, we arrive at section 4, aligning the team. Because a big part of the job is leading your colleagues. This is our final focus for today's lesson. I would align the team around a shared goal. Let's repeat the phrase nice and clearly. I would align the team around a shared goal. This means making sure everyone works together toward the same target. Think of the word align as bringing everyone into a straight line, all moving in the exact same direction. It is a very, very powerful leadership word. And here is our real product manager example. I would align the team around the product vision. Let's repeat our phrase one last time so you never forget it. I would align the team around a shared goal. Now you know how product managers speak in interviews. Watch the previous explainer to hear these ideas in real conversations. Follow for more Workplace English. So, which of these 5 powerful phrases will you use to impress the interviewer in your next meeting? Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.